Every time I see that connection between an animal and a person, like something happens and you can just see that they are finding each other. So that just keeps me going. When I'm at work, I feel like I can breathe.
Animals are our guides, our companions. They guide us to a better version of ourselves. At the end of the day, our mission is to make sure that they do find a good, loving, forever home.
Well, when animals like Blaze come into our system, sometimes they've had a rough life or rough history, or they have some certain problems. And in Blaze's situation, we knew right off that it was going to be a long, expensive process, but we don't turn those animals away. Those are the animals that everybody jumps in and contributes to. Our medical team knew there was going to be a long list of care and medications for this dog. Our behavior team knew that he had some anxiety and house training issues and handling issues. We tried to help these animals that needed a second chance to thrive.
I saw this group of people come in, and one of the animal care workers came out and said, "Someone wants to see Blaze." And so I, of course, walked straight to that person. I was a little nervous because Blaze does have that touch sensitivity, but he was really curious about the little kids, and they were really gentle. And then he just walked right over to her and started wagging his tail, and she started scratching his head. And that was one of the first times he's really interacted with a stranger in a positive way like that. I put him back in the kennel, and she sat in front of his kennel for about 30 minutes. Every time I walked by, I would hear her saying, "You're so beautiful. I love you. I wish I could take you home. I'm gonna come back and get you." For someone to tell Blaze that he's beautiful and that they love him was just really touching, because he doesn't get a lot of attention like that. She said that she had to think about it because she just didn't want to take him home unless she knew she could care for him. And so she said if she could get him, she would be back on Tuesday. So all day Tuesday, I'm like, is she gonna come? I don't know. I hope she comes. Right at the end of the day when I was leaving, I saw her walking in with a leash and collar. It's so rewarding to watch them walk out the door with their person who's just beaming from ear to ear. We do our best for each and every animal here.
We care for and save over 11,000 animals every single year. We not only provide care to the animals in our adoption center and shelter, but also in the community. We just want to make sure that the animals are cared for and loved. The people who give to Asheville Humane Society enable so many lives to be saved.
I got my cat when I was 18 years old. I was going through a lot at that time. It was not a beautiful shelter like this. He actually had enormous behavioral issues. He was a feral cat, and I never gave up on him. He's 14. Yeah, and I'm really proud of us because, I was told to put him down so many times. Just put him down, don't take him with you. What are you doing? You're crazy, you're young, you don't need to be struggling to take care of this animal. And I was like, no, because I feel like when we give up on our pets, we give up on ourselves, Whatever it is that we're going through and whatever struggles that we find during the course of our life with this animal is their way to guide us to where we need to be. That's how I feel. So that's why it's so important for me to help people every day not give up on themselves and not give up on their pets.
When I started volunteering, I knew I made the right decision, that I was doing something that I love, saving the world one furry soul at a time. And that is the thought of everyone here at Asheville Humane Society.